Hello, 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 and welcome once again to the Canadays show, the show that's hosted by Canadays. What do you want from me? I, of course, am Canadays, and we've got a bit of a special episode. But before we get into that, I need my peeps to show up in chat here. So, just waiting for them. Yeah. So literally oh, and there's Shani. Just gonna quickly send my buddy Meekseek a quick thing. He doesn't know if he can show up or not, but live actually. All right. So how's it going, Shani? Thank you for stopping by. Of course, we gotta wait for the response here, but yeah. So we're doing a special episode today. You can see I'm wearing green. That's a bit of a clue. Also, probably the title of the episode and everything kind of gives it away. But yeah, I'm finally unboxing the Tears of the Kingdom, which I ordered. I tried to order it at midnight on the 12th when it was released, but it kept saying, oh, this game's available May 12th. And I was like, yeah, I know. And so at midnight, I kept hitting refresh on Nintendo's website. It was like, you can order this on May 12th. And I was like, I know, it's May 12th. So finally at like 1 in the morning, I gave up and went to bed. And then the next morning when I got up, it was like, this item is sold out. And I was like, God damn it, Nintendo. So then I went around my town to see if they had the special edition. They didn't. Luckily, they had like one left on Amazon Prime, so I ordered that. And then it came a week later, but then we were busy with Shani's unboxing. That video was supposed to happen on the 13th or whatever, and due to technical difficulties and whatnot, it couldn't happen. So then it was going to happen on the following Tuesday. And then a storm knocked out Shani's power, as I'm sure she can tell you. So then it didn't happen then. So then Friday, we finally got the unboxing video done of that. And then yesterday, Shani had some streams and stuff, so I was going to wait. And then I ended up getting a call, and some of my relatives from Quebec that I hadn't seen in a while were down, and they were like, get over here, at my mom's place. So kind of really didn't have a choice. I kind of had to go down there, you know. So I had a nice visit with them and everything. But so now we're finally at the point where I can finally do this episode. So pretty happy to be here. But yeah, let's take a look here at what we're talking about. So this is heavy. This is the special collector's edition box set of the new Legend of Zelda game. Sorry it's washed out. My blinds are closed. I actually have on the sides and at the bottom there, I have wooden, I don't know if you can, yeah, see, you can kind of see if I do this. I've got wooden blinds at the bottom that are closed. I've got plastic ones up at the top. But yet, for some reason, the light on this camera finds a way to go through all the cracks and give me a halo effect. So, but by the time, yo, Meekseek made it. By the time it gets dark, yeah, it's yeah, it's too late usually. So, yeah, what I should have probably done was switch the camera around and film that couch, or film on that couch, I should say. Just recently I did a video there though, and I forgot to swing the mic around, and the mic was turned off, so you didn't get any audio or anything. It wasn't a live stream, it was a recorded video, but I was eating Nico, Silent Guy's fish that he sent me, and so there's no audio. So it was when I watched it back, it was just me eating fish and going. So it kind of ruined it, but you know, live and learn. Yeah. So by the time I got everything set up and looked at the actual camera, I was kind of too late to flip my stuff around to the actual couch. So yeah. All right, so Shani is working out, but oh, also on top of that, I also got the Tears of the Kingdom Pro controller. So I think the two main people that I was waiting for are here. So let's dig into this thing. This thing is heavier than you would think. But so I've got my I'm wearing my Link tunic green. I actually used to be, because I'm a giant dork, was in a medieval reenactment group at one point, and I had a bunch of like handmade tea tunics and stuff, and one of them was a red and yellow one, and coincidentally it kind of looks like Link's fire tunic, so I was going to wear that with the belt over top and like some of the satchels and stuff to look like a Legend of Zelda character. And I thought I knew where it was, and I couldn't find it. And then I kind of remembered that I think I took it over to my mom's place to get it, like, washed, because I think it got a little bit mildewy. So I don't have it, actually. Hopefully it didn't get thrown out, because I can see her being like, oh, well, it can't be saved. And whereas I would spray it with, like, Moldex and a bunch of stuff first. But oh well. Okay, so I cut the tape. So we're opening this up. Hopefully I do a better job than I realized after Nico's package. I shouldn't have eaten before. I didn't know he was going to send me all that food. Light on or light off? Light off. Well, yeah, so you can see there's that swirly pattern here. One of these days, I really want to get a better camera. This one's okay, but I want to get one that I can do remote stuff. Oh, by the way, I've got a Mad Jack cider and a Alexander Keith's, because it is in Canada May 2-4, which is jokingly the 2-4 of beer is like a 24 pack. We call them 2-4s in Canada. It's celebrating Queen Victoria's May 24th birthday, but actually, coincidentally, it's my mom's birthday is May 24th, but so kind of in honor of May 2-4, I got some booze. So right now I'm drinking Mad Jack cider, which is a tasty one. Kind of like Growers or oh, what's the one? Not a Summersby. It kind of tastes like Summersby a little bit, if you're familiar. It's actually made by Molson Coors, believe it or not, but they do a good job, because one of the other big name brand ones is Strongbow, which just tastes like apple juice from concentrate. Strongbow reminds me of when I was a little kid. I had to go to the Toronto Sick Kids Hospital, and in the cafeteria they had the apple juice in the little plastic cups with the foil over top that you had to peel off. For some reason, every time I drink Summersby or a Strongbow, when I drink Strongbow, I have flashbacks to being in a children's hospital when I was a kid. So it's not my favorite. Yeah, Summersby is awesome. All right. Okay, so slide this out, and I'll try to. There's actually 2 boxes here. Ooh, this one has writing on it. It says The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom right there. If it would focus. Yeah, my filmmaking days, I got used to cameras with ring focuses. I wish I had one. But icon art, poster instructions. Why are there instructions for a poster? Due to the strength of adhesives used. Adhesive tape may damage the surface if you attempt to remove it after application. Excuse me. Okay, so it's got a steel poster. So, first of all, let's take a look at this box here. Oop. So, steel poster, and you've got that cool wall art. This is going to go up on my YouTube, by the way. Okay, so then we open the box, and it's it's just blank. That was my mom that texted me, so, or my stepdad potentially. But oh, this is nice. Whoa! First of all, this has like a strong chemical smell for some reason. But yeah, so. Alright, so this is a steel poster. Oh, okay. And it's wrapped in white tissue paper. So very carefully. Oh, it's got a magnet. This is a magnet, and you attach that to the back, I guess. Yep, see, so there's a little... I don't know if you can see that. There's a little square. No, that doesn't... that made it worse. Anyway, yeah, so there's a little square around there and you attach the magnet there. But yeah, this is the poster it came with. Pretty neat, huh? Pretty shiny. Let's move this so it's more straight on. There we go. So see? Oop. Icon art. Yeah. It looks like a Yes album painting. Yeah, I can see that. So that looks like the islands in Skyward Sword, except that it's ruined. Skyward Sword was supposed to be the Legend of Zelda, like, prequel, kind of. So, in that game, you start off in the, like, Sky Islands, and then you fall to Earth, and then it's basically, like, you're the first hero or whatever, like, on Earth. I mostly know that from Game Grumps. Their series on it. So I think that's... yeah, there's nothing else. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's just an empty box. Okay. So that's pretty neat. We'll put this back in here to keep it protected for now. Pretty neat so far. But yeah, so it looks like, I guess maybe at some point in the game you go back to the lands or whatever from the Skyward Sword, possibly. I tried to avoid spoilers, whoops, for the game, so maybe it's from, this is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, which was an open world game. One of the main reasons I bought a Switch, actually, was because of the last Zelda game. I haven't really been a Nintendo guy for a long time, but yeah, I kind of got into it again when the Switch came out. Alright, so this is the actual, getting close to the actual game and stuff here. So this is the main box. So we've got two things right off the bat. So let's see here. Okay. So we've got this mysterious box, which has the little logo on it. It says Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom right there. So let's see what this is. So we've got one of these little, it's like a matchbox. I think you kind of, yep, you slide it out. Okay. So it's 4 pins. Yep. You can see there. So, let's see here. Yeah, like Summersby. Yep. Looks like a Yes album painting. Yeah, I saw that. Nice. Is each game like a continuation of the story, or do they all stand alone pretty much? Last one I played was A Link to the Past. So, for a lot of years, different people have wondered if there was an official timeline, and they said that there couldn't be because of the way the games work out or whatever. And Nintendo always insisted that there was an official timeline. Oh, there was an official timeline, and everybody was like, the timeline wouldn't make sense. So then Nintendo released a book, probably 15 years ago or something, that illustrated the official timelines. So basically it was, I think it all centers around the Nintendo 64 one, Ocarina of Time, or maybe Ocarina of Time is a sequel to A Link to the Past. I forget how it works, but basically, there's 3 timelines. So one is if you win against Ganondorf as adult Link or whatever, or you stay as adult Link, and it's like all these specific games are what happens after that. If you lose against Ganondorf, one of the consequences of losing Ocarina of Time, one of the games in the timeline is the original 1987 or 86 Legend of Zelda NES game. It's supposedly a sequel to Ocarina of Time, even though it came out over a decade before Ocarina of Time, obviously, the first one. So that's why it's kind of all post-apocalyptic looking and like barren, because the hero of Hyrule or whatever, Link, lost. And then A Link to the Past is kind of related because it deals with like time travel and like alternate dimensions and stuff. Same as yo, Nugget Snug, how's it going? I'm just opening up the special edition of Legend of Zelda here. So, yeah, basically the games are kind of loosely connected, I guess. Alright, so next up we have this steel case here. Again, more graphic art on it. It's really annoying that I can't get my camera to focus on this stuff. But you see... Actually, maybe it's supposed to go like this. There's little people and stuff there. So, yeah, this is here. And then on the back, it's got like these 2 people and all that. So let's open this up. Okay. It's basically an empty game case. Because the actual game, for some reason, is right here. In the normal case. I don't know why they did that. But, just check real quick that includes game steel book pin set icon poster. Well, okay, well, out damn spot. Is this a dagger I see before me? Anyway. Yeah, that knife is... Yo, so basically it came with an empty steelbook. I don't know why, but alright. So this is a game, obviously, and I'm really excited to... Oh, I guess you do go up into the ruins of the Skyward Sword thing, so... And then here is the art book. That's the heavy thing in the box, I guess. Oh, I guess it's like this. This is... You can't quite see it because it's so reflective. I'll grab the knife again here. So this knife is what when I was in that medieval reenactment group, actually, that I mentioned at the top, that I had the clothes for, that I was going to wear for this stream, and then realized I don't have them in my house. I use this knife for eating because they used to have feasts and all kinds of stuff, and in real life, before knives and forks and everything, you used to have a knife on you at all times. But this knife, I found out later, is kind of a replica of the Canadian and USA Special Forces knives. It's got the little button at the top, and it's called a V42 knife. Oh yeah, I know who the text is from, right? Alright, I'll check that out later. Okay, so I'm opening this up. So, hopefully this captures it on camera, but there's raised text... No, you can't see a thing, hardly. The camera kind of sucks. But there's... you can kind of see it. So there's raised... Yeah, there you go. There's, like, raised texture of the logo, and then it's got this shiny, like... computer circuity thing there, and then on the back it's all the shiny like logos and stuff. So we're gonna try to do the kindergarten teacher here. Ooh, smells nice. Like freshly printed. It's got that cool icon there. Once upon a... So yeah, so inside it's got a bunch of character art and stuff. Move my microphone here. Oh. Yeah, so it's pretty neat. Yeah, so there's lots of like the level designs and concept art and stuff like that you can see for the game. So they would have... Oh, cool. It's got stuff from... It's got Cartoon Link from, what's that one? The one where... The water one. I forget what that's called. I know I'm gonna lose street cred for that, but I didn't really play these games. Oh, what's the water one called? Anyway, yeah. So it looks like this is kind of like, this one is, not only is it a sequel to the last one that came out, which is taking place in like the future kind of the Legend of Zelda universe, but also it's referencing the games that came before it. So pretty excited to try this out. It's hilarious that they gave you this steelbook and there's nothing in it. Like, if you look, like this is what the games are like now. Just these tiny little, but they are almost pretty much exactly like. So this is a micro SD card that is from, not this camera, but one of my digital cameras that I own. I keep it in this USB flash drive thing for transferring files when I'm not using it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, this has got a... But anyway, for size comparison. So this is basically like a micro USB that they repurposed into a game cartridge. That's what Nintendo Switch games are. So I bought this just before I got my brain tumor because I wanted to play the other Legend of Zelda, and then I got my tumor, so it worked out because I was, I used a lot for doctor's appointments and stuff when I got my brain tumor, and I wouldn't have been able to afford to buy one new at that point, but I bought it when I still had a full-time job. So I'm going to use the steel case. But again, I don't know why they gave you the steel case and the normal case, because essentially it's the same game. Like, the special edition doesn't really give you anything new. They have amiibos. You should be able to, they should have sprang and gave you the amiibo for the special edition, I think, but I don't work for Nintendo, so actually, I shouldn't have done that. Because I want to use the game in a minute. Because I got my capture card all set up, and of course, because I got it all set up hours ago, now it will suddenly decide that it doesn't want to work, I bet, but we'll try it anyway. Alright, so that's the special edition, everything it comes with. I'm gonna set this game here in my little breast pocket. Oh, it's heavy. It's kind of heavy to do with one hand, like all the weight on your wrist. You need strong wrists. So I'm sure if Silent Guy was here, he'd make a comment about Shanny's, about me being subscribed to Shanny's stuff because of the wrist strengthening or whatever. But we're not gonna elaborate any more than that. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, I should have thought about it and had this like just off camera instead of having to reach over, but I wonder if this has. So we're gonna actually, here's my Switch. They had a special edition Legend of Zelda OLED Switch, which is like the way higher definition, like the screen is like better, higher definition and stuff. But since I already own a Switch, I didn't feel the need to buy another one, even though the new one is really cool and better than what I have. Alright. So now, if I put this back here, I find my this camera. This camera works 10 times better at night, I'm finding. Oh, need the knife again. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, the Nintendo stuff, I kind of got out of Nintendo. My brother had an N64 when I was going to high school with Meekseek. And I had a PlayStation 1. But I thought when I was a teenager and stuff that Nintendo was getting more and more into like kiddie games. And so I kind of stopped playing Nintendo, and then now that I'm an adult I can kind of appreciate more what they were doing. But yeah, the Legend of Zelda games were always cool. So yeah, and then the last one that came out was like basically what you pictured in your head when you were what I pictured in my head when I was playing the NES original Legend of Zelda game. Alright, so nothing cool about the unboxing of this. It's just standard wrapping. But let's take a look at this Pro controller. Well, some people really like the unpeeling. Unfortunately, this camera sucks, but let's maybe get the Foley in there, so... Yeah. Sorry I couldn't prolong it longer, but... Yeah, let's take a look at this bad boy. Pretty neat. I wish this would... Yeah, so you've got the gold swirly bobs and the matte black finish with the glossy black graphics. So that's pretty cool. I bet this thing doesn't have a charge. Let's find out. Nope. Okay, well. Always put your knife safely back. I gotta be careful not to cut my... There we go. Yeah, I don't normally splurge for this kind of stuff, but for some reason this one game I decided not only would I get it, I'd get the special edition, but yeah. Again, it's mostly because I never do it that I thought I would this time, and so on. Okay, I think if I plug this in, I wish this was a longer cable because my Nintendo's way over there. Whoa, 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 what the heck? Okay, so, so this just happened. We're gonna take a quick break while I fix my microphone and get the controller plugged in. We'll be right back. Just waiting for the music to come on. Ooh. Oh wait, I know what's going on. 1 second. Okay, here we go.